Welcome back to another Mortal Online 2 video. I'm Base Bellagio. Today we are going to solo the Celaeno dungeon. Now I'm not quite sure how this is pronounced. How Henrik with his magic Swedish trickery makes these words. Is it Latin? Is it Swedish? Is it a Celaeno or a Salerno or a Celaeno? Who knows? But this is the dungeon right outside of Bacti. We start by opening a chest. This chest is locked. You will get the key from a random bandit. You might get it today, you might get it tomorrow. It's all dependent on the random number generation. And or if a GM is watching and he stashes one for you. Wink wink, nod nod, don't tell anyone. Next we summon some zombies to protect us because we're a mage. We're weak. We're not a arcane archer like we should be, like every magic user should be, but instead we're just a normal mage, so we're gonna summon 100 zombies to cover us. Now these Celaenos, they are extremely dangerous, especially when you have under 100 health and are made out of paper. Why would you come down here and risk your life? Why would you come to a dead dungeon? Everyone's hanging out around Fabrinum sewers, drinking mimosas, partying, bantering. Why would you come to this dead dungeon? Well, Celaeno horns sell for 1 gold each, and their skin is a rare material that Henrik decided to only put on this creature. It is called raw hide. You would think that something with such a frivolous name that sounds so ordinary and crappy like raw hide would be found everywhere in this game. On chickens, on pigs, on turkeys. But no, this just found in Celaeno Cave. It sells for 200 gold per stack. The reason why this is still worth money on the markets and everything else isn't is because nobody comes down here to farm. Definitely you want to come and make some money. Rumor has it that down here in Celaeno Cave is a rare lore manuscript of why Henrik loves venison spaghetti over all other spaghettis. In the world of spaghetti ragouts, there is beef, there is pork, there is sausages, there is meatballs. But Henrik, in the deep lore of this game, has chosen just venison as his favorite spaghetti. And somewhere in these caves you will discover the secrets of the venison spaghetti. We cannot divulge this here, we would have this video banned. Another thing about this dungeon and how desolate it is the chest down here. If you are able to find the keys, you can actually make some money. These might be the only working chest in the entire game. Who knows? As Henrik adds more dungeons to the game, PvP melee players get bored of sweating and hanging out in circles, swinging swords and spinning out with each other. A lot of these dungeons are going to be ripe for the picking once the PvP crowd moves on. Celaeno Cave is one of them. Not many PvPers even know about it. Many people have fallen into these giant holes that are up above on the surface ground, and they have no idea where they're falling. They just die and they forget their stuff. They don't even go bother looking. A lot of these spinsters is what Henrik likes to call them. Melee spinsters. They don't even know this dungeon exists. This is why, for the PvE crowd, you want to come here. You want to be friendly to one another here. You want to watch each other's back, just in case one of these PvPers survives a fall through the ceiling. Some say the tunnels down here are very maze-like. It's true. You can get easily lost in these caves. And there are other rumors that there are Shanghai-style tunnels that lead all the way to Bacti. Somebody figured out how to build a house down here, and that caused a giant uproar. It coincided with the release of the game, and that is the real reason why servers were inaccessible. Not from long lines, not from long queues, because the entire dev team had to come down to this cave and figure out how to remove the architecture, how to remove the mansions the palatial estates that were built in this once empty environment. And now that we're done farming, we're leaving with a fat bag filled with gold, filled with Celaeno horns and rawhide. We have no opposition. We walk back to Bacti. We don't even ride a horse. We walk, we gloat the whole way. We feel safe here in these woods. This is not like Vada, a criminal-infested cesspool. And when we return, we make our money. We get comfy by the fire. We hang out around the bank. And we rinse and repeat for our next adventure. Tune in to more great content at Based Bellagio on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you all for watching.